Okay, dark energy. Hey guys, what is dark energy? Why is it important to you? Dark energy is different than dark matter and obviously different than regular energy. So just don't get those two confused. Dark energy is basically the energy used to explain the rapid expansion of the universe. What does that mean? So basically, we've observed that about starting 7 billion years ago, our entire universe itself has been expanding. Now, when I say expanding, things are moving apart from each other, but it's actually not the distance between them that are moving apart, but the space-time between them that is moving, that's stretching. So a common analogy is if you had like dots on a balloon and you blew up the balloon, the dots would be moving away from each other, but the dots themselves aren't physically, like positionally wise, moving away from each other. It's more that the balloon itself is stretching them apart. So basically, what I'm trying to get at here is that dark energy is the force or the energy used to force or stretch our space-time of the entire universe. And the thing is that this is happening at an accelerating rate. This won a Nobel Prize for its discovery. So if you can imagine, this is pretty serious because if it's expanding at an accelerating rate, that means much later on, you're going to have serious problems in terms of what we call like a deep cold, something that, or deep freeze, something where everything is so far apart, stretched so far apart from another that like even the particles and atoms aren't close enough to actually exist. It's just like a free floating cold like particle soup, and eventually those particles kind of decay too because they get stretched out. So that's a lot to, that's trillions of years from now based on current models. But the whole premise is that dark energy is super useful to understand if you could learn how to manipulate it, because it's 70% of our universe. Matter is about 4%. Dark matter, which is different, is like 20-25%. And then dark energy is over 70%. And that's a huge number. That is an incredible amount of energy. So if you could understand where it is and how you can manipulate it, it'd be incredibly useful. Another thing is dark energy should be like right here. It's everywhere in the universe because it stretches all of space-time. So that's another thing too. It's really useful that we could probably somehow observe this on Earth because it's right here. Now just quick note, dark energy is not related to dark matter. Like you couldn't convert dark matter into dark energy using some E=mc² stuff. So just want to make sure that's clarified. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks.